Would you do the same for a friend if you were in my shoes? I paid my friend's daughter's school fees until she found a new job. When my best friend lost her job, I could see the panic in her eyes even as she tried to stay strong. She sat across from me that morning, hands trembling slightly as she stirred her tea, pretending everything was fine. But I knew it wasn't. Her daughter, Mia, had just resumed a new school term, and fees were due. She hadn't even paid the previous one in full. That evening, I lay in bed thinking about her. I knew she wouldn't ask for help. She was too proud for that. But friendship, to me, isn't about waiting to be asked. It's about seeing the need and stepping in quietly. The next day, I sent the school the payment directly. When she found out, she called me crying, asking why I'd done that. I told her, because if I were in your shoes, you'd do the same for me. From that month on, I started sending her some money at the beginning of every month, just enough to cover groceries and small bills. She protested at first, but I reminded her that life is not always steady. Sometimes we lean on others until we can stand again. She began to accept it with gratitude, though I could sense it wasn't easy for her. Months passed, and I watched her fight to get back on her feet. She went for countless interviews, faced rejection after rejection, yet she never gave up. There were nights we stayed up on calls, encouraging each other, laughing through the tears. I admired her strength deeply. Then one morning, she called me with a trembling voice. This time, not from sadness, but joy. She'd finally been offered a job, a good one. I could almost feel her smile through the phone. She said, "You don't know what you've done for me. You helped me keep my dignity when I felt like I was losing everything." I smiled, holding back my own tears. "That's what friends are for," I said softly. "Now it's your turn to rise again." As I look back, I realize something powerful. Friendship isn't tested when things are easy, but when the storm hits. And when you choose to love someone enough to stand in their gap, you create a bond that even time can't break. Sometimes I think about how simple that decision was, just paying one school fee. But it meant everything to her, and maybe that's what true friendship